What's up guys, my name is Aaron and this is going to be my review of Coloring Book by Chance the Rapper. This is the third mixtape by the 23-year-old Chicago rapper. I've been a fan of him since Acid Rap. I never heard of him before that, but it really resonated with me. I liked how soulful and positive the production was, and I loved his weird delivery and his singing too, but I also loved how positive and inspiring he was in the music too. So it was probably one of my favorite projects from 2013. So I was really excited to hear what he was going to come out with. I think the production on this album is uniformly great. It's like he took the gospel and soul influence that he had on Acid Rap, but then he took it times 10. The first half of Finish Line Down is by far one of the most positive and uplifting beats I've ever heard in my life. It's so soulful, and I love the live instrumentation that's on the song, like the organ, the trumpets, the saxophone, and all the brass instruments that are on the song. I love that the chorus line fits well with the song and stuff. I just love the feel of this song. To me, it sounds like it would be in the soundtrack to a 90s black sitcom. I just love the feel of that song. I love the song Angels too. I love how upbeat and gospel sounding that song is with the gospel line that's backing that track up. I love the song Same Drugs too. It's really minimalistic with piano, drums, and a swelling of strings that happen every now and then. I love how different this album sounds compared to rappers now. Even though I like the trap stuff that's going on right now, I feel like this album sounds different, and I feel like it will garner more replays and stuff like that. The only two songs that don't fit that theme are probably the songs Mixtape, which has a more trap feel, and then All Night, which has a dance and house type feel. And I'm gonna get to those tracks a little bit later. Like I said earlier, I love his rapping and singing by itself. He has a very elastic way of rapping, so he doesn't sound so monotone all the time. He moves his voice up and down, and it's really cool to listen to. And at some points he sounds like he's yelping too. It kind of reminds me of Young Thug's delivery. Even through all of that, he's very easy to understand, and he has a really good way of getting his message across. His singing might not be the best, but he knows how to sing, and he knows the best parts to use his voice for. And examples of some songs that I like that have his weird delivery and singing are Same Drugs, Angels, and How Great, featuring Jay Electronica. And I just love his content. He regularly talks about religion, family, trying to do the right thing, persevering, stuff like that. It has a really positive message that you don't really get from modern hip-hop. It reminds me of Kanye on The College Dropout. I love on the song All I Got featuring Kanye, he talks about how thankful he is for his fiance and his daughter, that he's in a much better headspace than he was 3 years ago. On the song Same Drugs, he talks about how he used to do drugs. Now he's evolved to be a better father to his daughter, and how he's trying to be a positive influence for his city, Chicago. And then the song Blessings, he talks about how he's given his life over to God, and now since he's done that, God has given Chance success and fame and happiness, the things that Chance has wanted. Because of that, Chance is gonna continue giving his life over to God, and it really has a positive message. I just love how different and unique Chance's perspective is on hip-hop. Even though I like the songs Mixtape and All Night, they're not really bad songs. I feel like they kind of distract from the overall theme and arcs of this album. Even though I really like Young Thug's verse on Mixtape, I feel like some features were unnecessary. I feel like 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne's verses, even though they weren't really bad, they kind of distracted from Chance's perspective on things, and I'm really interested in whatever Chance has to rap about, so it just kind of took time away from that. And even though Future's my favorite rapper right now, he sounded out of his element on the song that he was on, I guess. Overall, I love this album. I feel like the production was so lively and organic, and I love the gospel and soul influence that were on the album too. His rapping and singing is different, and it has a different type of delivery, but it's so good and focused at the same time that it doesn't really matter. And I love how positive his message is, and it's just a really cool thing to see from such a young dude. I could have done without some songs and some features, but that's really just me nitpicking, just trying to find something negative, I guess. Overall, I would give it a 9 out of 10. I would recommend this to people that are looking for a different feel to hip-hop. It sounds like it would be a soundtrack to a summer cookout or something. I really like the vibe of this album. I love the summer positive vibes that I get from this album. So yeah, what did you think of this album? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments what you thought about the album, and thanks for watching guys. Thanks guys, bye.